itself, because we are going to be seeing some really awesome Battlefield matches today, and definitely want to get into it. Okay, so this is going to be live here on this start. And once again, we are going to be watching Infamous versus ALSEN on Lockers. Now here on Lockers, what we are probably going to be seeing, and they probably will make a liar out of me, is Infamous going for a very heavy B push, and then ALSEN going for a fairly even defense here on B with either 2 going out to C or 3 going out to C. Most likely just 2 going out to C with a defense here in the mid, while Infamous will probably push 1 to A, maybe 1 out to C, and then 3 over here into mid. And no, they are going to be going for a heavy 4-man push into mid right now. And this is going to be interesting to see if they can pull this off, because if they do get control of Bravo right from the start, and that's a really good nade right there that used to be a death nade with RGOs, but we don't have them now, so we are going to be seeing ALSEN right now taking first blood, doing a great job. Bullen here is able to hold this off fairly well, and he's going to be able to spot out one more coming in for a back rage. This is a great start here for ALSEN. And now Bullen is going to be able to bottleneck this guy up into the back. Do we have spawns off on him? No, not yet. We do have a push coming in to the backside of the map currently, and Bullen's trying to weasel him out, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do that. We'll kind of keep an eye on that, but right now Kramer is going to get overran here on Mountain, and it's going to be all up to Juve. Juve with a nice shot there onto Heist. We'll be able to slow this push down just a little bit while he does get some reinforcements out here as well. And look at this start right now. It is 150 to 133. This is a start that you definitely would love to have here on the Lockers, and they are going to be able to really feel comfortable here in the later stages of this game. Now B flag did get pressed just a little bit. We do have Daffy up top, who could potentially hold this off fairly easily. I mean, we do have to worry about that one player that's going to be sitting down. He might be transitioning for a back rage. No, it does look like he's going to be playing very passively up there. We do have Bullen still going to be waiting for a possible push, but Kamer trying to go in for a back rage. Not going to happen. Bullen goes down as well. So Daffy is now going to be the only player up onto this alpha site. Now, what is the question is, do we have a transition to alpha flag? We had a possible transition, but it just was not to be. And Tony there with a beautiful double kill will be able to hold off any kind of push coming up through connector there into that alpha flag. And all of a sudden, what was looking really great here for ALSEN is not looking so hot. So definitely a good thing that they did get that 30 ticket buffer, because it's going to definitely help them out within this situation. They are currently in a position where they could get pushed outside of the map, and if they do get pushed out to that Charlie flag and Infamous is able to lock down this AB setup, it is going to be very hard for them to come in. And this is Tony right now just playing some really good back and forth. Heist though backing him up. We'll be able to get a couple of kills there, and they're going to be able to finish that up. That was Juve going down. That's a 4-man wipe there, but Silent was able to pick up a kill himself, and that's going to leave this Bravo flag really open. So this is a chance here for ALSEN to come back into this match and try and make something happen out of it, as we do have Heist transitioning back over here to that Bravo site. He's going to be able to stop this B flag. Nice job there, and that's going to be taking down Silent and getting the burn back into the favor. But we also have a push coming over here onto the alpha flag, as Daffy was successful, and then Infamous though just transitioning out to Charlie a little bit faster than what ALSEN was able to do. So we might be seeing a AB setup now for ALSEN. 109 to 118, basically evened up here. Only about a 7 ticket difference, as we do have Daffy just playing back and forth over here on this alpha site. We do have one sitting over there into Snake, and going to be interesting here to see what Daffy is going to be doing, if he does press this or if he's going to be playing. But we do have a back rage here. Oh, Birdzo is going to be coming in. 1 kill there. He's going to be looking for the second one. He will be able to find him. Can't get the shots on him just yet, but his teammates are going to be finishing up. And look at this. We have another one coming up through Jay. That's going to be Melisium, as he does get the pick up there onto Silent, but can't quite finish out the double kill. He will be up and alive here to get some spawns off him as well. His teammates, though, have to hurry up, as, oh my god, the nade spam coming in, and Melisium's going to be able to survive. Heist does not, as he will get taken down, and they're still going to be able to hold strong here. Silent, interestingly enough, using the rockets here within this very close quarters area. I would have liked to, I don't know, it may work out for him. we will definitely see, but you don't need to get too many infantry players, or I'm sorry, engineers on your team, especially on lockers. But Melisium getting a couple of shots in on him, and it did look like that Heist was finishing that off. And here we go, as Melisium not able to do anything there, gets taken down. Nice job there from Bullen, as they are going to be able to hold on to this alpha site. Now, can they hold on to these back B spawns? Juve is going to be back up. He will be able to spot out 2 more players. Massive spawn bombs coming in here for Infamous. Look at this, all 4 players. Yeah, that's 4 players there onto that alpha flag. Would like to see a transition over to Charlie. This is one of the things that ALSEN has struggled with in the past, is their transitions on lockers. They don't really rotate that well. And they really need to rotate out to that C flag. I mean, I know that you're kind of balling up into A. It's a little bit difficult, but if they had maybe 1-2 players that were ready for it, they definitely could have had the C flag by then. But Silent right now will be able to spot out 1. Tries to get the rocket, can't get it. I think he just got the nade kill. He did. Nice play there. And we are going to be seeing Heist just cleaning back up with those reses. We'll be pushing back down once again. Bullen is going to be trying to help out here with the burn and constantly putting pressure on this B flag. But, you know, Infamous know that it's going to be coming here. That CZ not working out there in that situation, as Berzu will be able... Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Does he have paddles? He does have paddles, but he's using the med... He's using the med pack instead of the med kit. Interesting. As you don't really see those in play very often anymore. Juve is going to be up top. They are in a position to, well, they did grab that B flag, but they did lose A in the process. And this is never really a good trade. You never want to trade Alpha for Bravo unless you have a good rotation that's going to be coming in a few seconds. And yeah, K-Merc is going to be really, really in a bad spot here, as going to be getting a couple of nade spams coming in. You can also get side rage there, as both of his teammates going down, gearing up for a push from behind, and he has to stay alive. He needs to stay alive in that situation. Melisium is going to be playing some defense here onto Jay, and he will be able to find 1. Nice pickup there onto Silent, as his teammate's going to be coming through. Does the barrel actually kill him? He does kill his teammate, and he does end up getting the trade as well. So that was a fairly decent trade. We'll be keeping this push alive, but oh my god, Tony runs into 2 more players. It's going to be all up to Heist here to play defense, and it's ALSEN pressure this. They do. Nice pickups here from Heist, as he will be able to take down 1. Pulls out the pistol, finishes off Bullet, and his teammates able to clean it up. Beautiful job there from Infamous. Nice patience as well. Not getting too carried away, not too crazy, and trying to force the plays. Instead, they just kind of let the players come to them. But as that's happening, we do have a 3-man push gearing up for that Charlie flag. It is going to be going into their favor, but at the same time, we are going to be seeing Melisium with the back spawns from Heist as well. Going to be able to capitalize on that B flag. And this is what's dangerous here, guys. If we do see Birdzo able to pick up a couple of kills here, they're going to force them completely outside on this Charlie flag. And it's so tough to fight your way back in that situation. But it does look like we are going to be seeing Birdzo ended up getting a couple of shots in there. That's actually three players from Infamous down. And we will be seeing A flag just getting taken down so darn fast. Melisium going to be transitioning back out. That's a 4-man wipe right there. And oh my god, that is... Come on, Battlefield. Come on, Battlefield. Work for me, bro. There we go. Still a little bit glitchy there. Let's take a look over here into to mid right now, as we are going to be seeing Birdzo. If you guys are wondering why he is using... He can actually step on that right there and has a really good headless position. So that is why he is putting the map, or not the map, but the wally there. But Silent decides to pressure this. We'll be able to take down Birdzo. Nice pickups there. Going to be trying to make it a 2-piece. He does, as Heist goes down as well. Not going to be able to survive, as Tony will be able to pick up both of those players. And that's going to leave the backside of this alpha flag fairly open. And oh, he spots out Daffy. Nice pickups there. That's a 3-man wipe currently for ALSEN. And that's going to be a 3-cap here, as nobody from ALSEN is going to be getting on that B flag. Finally do transition. We do have 1 player from ALSEN going to be sitting out onto Rock. Tried to go for a little bit of a pinch there, but Juve was not able to make anything happen. And 13 tickets to 61, as ALSEN started out this game very, very strong, but has just over time really lost out to it. They haven't been able to get the transition and the rotates as well as Infamous has. And to be honest with you, they pretty much went for the wrong flags at the wrong time. And now Daffy is going to be basically just holding them up right now. They don't really have to do much of anything at all. We are going to be seeing 1 ticket left. And there you have it, the last spawn coming in there for No Mercy. Or I'm sorry, ALSEN. I don't really know why they spawned in. But anyways, they are going to be cutting it short. Reason why I don't really understand why they spawned in is because they could have burned off a couple of tickets there. They did have at least one player, I think, alive. And even if they didn't, they could have just, you know, probably won 2 tickets. And it can come down to 1 and 2 tickets at a time. All right, so heading into round number 2 here on lockers. Oh, man. Once again, guys, I am struggling here as to keep into it. So I'm going to do my very, very best. Yeah. So anyways, we are going to be going into round number 2 here with ALSEN. A 60 ticket deficit on lockers, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's definitely not good. It would have been better if they came in with maybe like a 20 to 30 ticket deficit. But if they have the good holds that they were at the beginning, I mean, they did a great job there at the beginning, holding off that massive push going onto the B side. So if they can do something like that again, that's going to be awesome. Okay, so currently we are going to be switching sides. Does ALSEN go for a big mid push, or do they go for somewhat of a safe push where they try and send out maybe 2 to 3 out to Charlie flag, 1 maybe to A? Actually, they could send 1 to A, 1 down here into elbow, 1 up into snake, and then 2 up here to try and take that C flag. We will find out. No, it looks like we are going to be seeing another very, very heavy mid push, which I do like these mid pushes, especially if nobody is here. Nobody goes down elbow. Very interesting play. Birdzo, though, will be able to take down first blood. That's going to be Bullen getting shot. And now we are going to be seeing him trying to pressure up. Nice pick up there on the Juve as well. Gets taken down by the hand grenade, but Daffy somehow making his way through to the backside of this Bravo flag. Will be able to spot out 1. Gets the pick up there onto Tony as well. And that leaves B flag completely and wide open. It's all up to Bullen. Bullen has to go huge here, and he chokes on the shots. He isn't able to get any of those as hit markers. That is a horrible feeling right there, and Bullen will get taken down eventually. Nobody able to transition over to that Bravo site fast enough to help out, as we are going to be seeing a 2-man push. Oh, beautiful turnaround there, as he just knew there was going to be pressure coming up through connector, but unfortunately does end up getting taken down as Birdzo going up through metal detectors will not be surviving there. Melisium going to try and play some defense here. It's going to be a 2-on-2. Nice hip fire spray. Will be able to take down Juve. It's all up to Bullen. He either needs to stay alive or he needs to make some really, really big plays. Don't really see a back rage coming in just yet. We do have Heist going to be playing some defense here into connector. Could potentially go over here through mid-tunnel and get the back rage. Doesn't have to, as Birdzo will be able to find him from metal detectors. Makes very, very short work of him, but this is definitely not the breakout that ALSEN wanted to have. We're seeing Infamous taking the lead, not by much, but they do have the lead. And remember, Infamous, they only have to drag ALSEN below that 60 ticket map, and it's going to be over. Massive fight going to be gearing up here. 2 of that Charlie flag. Still going to be staying alive, though, as we do see some spawns coming in, and Tony is not able to pick it up, as we will be seeing. Oh, no, he had a teammate. Oh, beautiful job there. Last second spawn coming in from a teammate. Going to be able to save that. And now we are looking at a potential 3-cap for Infamous. And ALSEN definitely struggling in this situation. Birdzo doing a great job of staying alive, using those med kits instead of the med bag. This is so weird. I haven't seen that in a very long time. I know when the game first came out, we actually saw, because of the revive timers, people weren't used to them. We saw a lot of med kit, med bag usage. But yeah, so very interesting plays there. Silent will get taken down, trying to push up to connector. Daffy is going to be gearing up for a push on the outside of Charlie flag. But honestly, they're already going to be ready for it. Tony is going to be up top, looking for the push out. Ooh, he is getting shot from behind, so this is going to force him out of his little bit of a hole. And where did wow, that was interesting. Okay, so Juve will be trying to come around here to find this last player. Ends up getting taken down. Yeah, interesting play there from Chica, as he could have came around and gotten the push at least on Tony there, but Heist is going to be over here playing defense in through mid. Might get taken down by that nade. Nope, survives narrowly as we do see a massive push. Look at this, massive push gearing up here for Alpha Flag. We have 5 players, and it's not going to be going their way. It's all up to Tony here, as he will be able to take down one more, but it's not going to be enough. That was 3 players going down for ALSEN. Leaves that Bravo flag wide open, and now Heist is going to be able to get some spawns off, and B will be returning in favor of Infamous here, as it is now 128 to 79. This map is just about wrapped up here, guys, as honestly, this is just Infamous's game right here. This definitely makes sense as to why they picked this map. It suits their playstyle. They're very good on their rotations. They're very good on their close frags. They're always known for their close frags, and it's definitely showing here as it's 125 to 72. We are 12 tickets away from getting out to the very end, and Birdzo coming up. We'll be able to get the hipfire spray, but 2 players just too much, as now Bullen going to be looking in for this last player. Gets the gray out here onto the Bravo flag, but it's going to be too little too late, as 66 tickets are going to be left, basically 6 here for ALSEN, and they are going to be losing this Alpha flag very, very quickly. We are going to be seeing Birdzo pushing up, keeping anybody from pushing up through Snake right now, and that is going to be it. C flag will be getting flashed, so they might be able to delay it for a few tickets, but with 3 down and only 2 up for ALSEN right now, good try, but it just wasn't enough. Now we will be switching over to Paracel Storm, which is going to be ALSEN's pick. So definitely going to be interesting to see how they're going to be playing on that map, because it is very different from Lockers, obviously, since it's open and Lockers is not. But one of the things that I'm going to be curious about is how, because Infamous hasn't, I mean, they play Paracel okay, but it's not their greatest map. But I haven't really cast a whole lot of ALSEN or No Mercy to really gauge how they are on Paracel Storm. So that's kind of an unknown for me too. It'll be interesting to see how much different they end up playing on that particular map compared to Lockers, because Paracel Storm does kind of lend itself to a team that can rotate very well, very fast. And that's something that we did not see from No Mercy there on, or I'm sorry, ALSEN on Lockers. They weren't rotating out to that Charlie flag in that round number 1, which could have actually saved them a couple of times, made the game a lot closer, if not won it for them in a couple of situations where they did get some 3-4 man wipes. So, going to be interesting to see how it's going to play out, because B flag is going to be your main flag. That's going to be the one that you want to keep, okay? But the rotations are going to come from C and A. You're getting a big push on Alpha flag. Okay, now we push C. We're getting a big push on Charlie flag. Now we push A. If you have to abandon B flag, well then you definitely need to have fast rotations to try and grab C and gear it for another push on B flag. Because what it does is, if you do have C and A, it does force the other team to have to commit a certain amount over towards one or the other flag. Alright, so we are going to be going live here on this next restart. Once again, guys, this is the ESL 1 Go4 group stages. We are going to be watching Infamous versus ALSEN, and this is do or die time. Only one team, I believe, from this group will be able to go on to the offline finals. So this is for all the marbles here, guys. This is what it's all about. All right, and then of course we do have Infamous with that one map, as they will have a little bit of leeway, I guess you could say. And right now we are going to be waiting for the final seconds of that countdown. I do want to see what the last map is going to be on Zavod. So if we do go to a third map, I think Infamous is going to have the advantage, but we shall see. I do want to check out, and because I think that ALSEN is going to be going in for a very safe, very safe breakout. Yeah, they're going to be going over here 3 to A and 2 to B, where Infamous is actually going to be mirroring that. This is curious. A lot of times we do see a massive B push coming in from Infamous side of things, and we didn't. By the way, guys, that was not a 320. That was a smoke. Just so you know, that is not illegal. So that you can use that. But right now, we are going to be seeing Infamous with a very heavy B push right now. Even with the 2 players, they're going to be going very, very heavy. And Melisium doing some work. We'll be able to take down 2 players so far, and they get the B cap. So ALSEN here really, really struggling, especially on their map, and Infamous may prove to be just too much, as we are seeing Daffy looking for these last couple of players onto this B site. They need to stay alive here on these Bravo buildings, but Birdzo going to try and clean it out. There are 4 players sitting up for ALSEN, and nice pickup there onto Chica. We'll be able to take him down. Here's the paddle, so he knows there's at least 1 more player up in here. May have been a teammate down below, and oh, he gets pushed by 2 players. Not going to be able to stay alive, but Tony coming in for a back rage. That's Bullen going down, and now Daffy going to try his hand at it. He will be successful in that exchange with Melisium still back up. But remember, Infamous still has that 2 flag bleed, and just now we are going to be seeing that Bravo flag getting contested, which it did take quite a bit of time here for ALSEN to do something about it. Now, it is grayed out, so at the very least, we're not going to be seeing those ticket counts going into the favor here of Infamous, but they got to be a little bit worried here, as, I mean, they've already taken about a 20 ticket lead, and they're getting back onto that B site. Their attempts over here to get onto that C flag have failed. Tony is already transitioned over here to Alpha, and he's winning the burn. He actually has the burn on A, and it's just now going to be getting contested there by Silent, so this is definitely not looking good. We could potentially be seeing ALSEN getting 0-2'd in the first round of these group stages, and Chica will be able to help out there onto that Alpha flag. Finally going to be getting this Bravo flag, so let's see if they're going to be able to stabilize here. Rockets are going to be coming out just to blow down a lot of that cover. And once again, Bullen going to be using that CZ, which is just so darn powerful. And Bullen getting taken down pretty much immediately there as Melisium finds him. He did get them with that Magnum. Gotta love that. Looking for the second pickup. Ooh, takes a lot of damage there, trying to change, actually move out that nade. Oh, doing some more damage, but does narrowly survive. This one might actually do it in. Nope, he is going to be still staying up and alive here, as we do have Chica trying to finish the job here onto that B site. We'll be able to get some spawns off as well. We are going to be seeing that Alpha flag getting contested. There you have it. And B flag is also getting contested. So this is a mistake that we're seeing from several, I don't want to say inexperienced teams, but it's almost seems like inexperience. If you take a look, they don't have any presence here in the Bravo buildings. They didn't have any presence in the Bravo buildings for quite some time. And that allowed Infamous to push up into the B buildings and secure them. And we are basically seeing Melisium just having his way right now. Look at this. He is currently 7-2 right now, just really beasting it up for his team. That's another triple cap coming in here against ALSEN. Where are they going to be pushing? They're going to be coming up through this Alpha flag, as Tony is going to be the only player here. Oh, he spots one out, decides, hey, you know what? I'm going to stay here, play a little bit more defense, just watch for these last couple of players to try and come in. He's going to be listening. Can't quite hear him. Probably over because of the storm, but Birdzo now going to be down below as he does spot out 2 players. Takes a lot of damage, has to back out, but it's not going to be fast enough. Will be going down 125 to 69. This is a massive lead here for Infamous, and ALSEN's going to have to do something very, very special in order to come out of this. At the very least, they need to start burning down some of these tickets. I mean, they cannot allow themselves to be, you know, mopped up in this round this bad, especially since they did lose map number 1, so they don't have any leeway, they don't have any room. And Heist does just get basically blasted from every which direction. He was trying to stay alive, but could not do it. 121 to 57, as we are definitely getting close to a nail biter for ALSEN. Infamous is just sitting back right now. They're sipping on their nice little orange juices. They're feeling pretty darn good. Yes, orange juices, guys. Orange juice. they're feeling pretty good at the moment. Oh, Melisium does get back rage there. Will go down. Juve is going to be up into the Bravo buildings. Now, this is the setup that we should have been seeing a lot earlier for ALSEN. They have control of the Bravo buildings. So they have one in solo. They have one in the Bravo buildings. They're going to be able to attack this Alpha flag fairly easily. Look at this. We do have both players going down for Infamous onto the A site. And now it is going to be getting capped back over here. So Infamous, they are starting to lose a little bit, but they have a lot of room to buffer. I mean, they have a 50-ticket lead right now, currently. So they have really no problems at this particular time. Bullen does end up getting taken down. We also have another one that was transitioning. That was going to be Chica there. also getting taken down. Will he be able to defend this alpha site? Daffy is going to try and do just that. He will be able to spot out one. Misses the shots, though. Definitely not a good situation to be in, as they will be losing that flag once again, but he finally cleans him up. And that's going to be Heist there. Going down now with Melisium with a chance to get onto this B site, and it is. As we do have Silent over here doing a pretty good job of recapping this flag. Staying alive for an amount of time that he shouldn't have. Two players for Infamous are going to be back up. They are going to be getting onto that B site. Bullen, though, going to be transitioning back over. And they're not done yet. Oh, doesn't finish out the cap there. Does not finish out the cap. That was a critical nade there that we did see from Infamous. But Chica needs to get onto that B site right now. These are tickets that could be going into their favor. 85 to 46. Very, very close. As we're going to be seeing, oh, look at this. Heist goes down as well. So Juve doing some work finally. As he was struggling there a little bit. He is 6 and 8. Bullen, though, 7 and 14. Might want to put down that CZ and pick up maybe a med kit to help himself out a little bit, but we do see the transition out here to this alpha site. Juve will be able to help out with the assist there. Bullen jumps on a nade and is going to help kill himself there for a little bit, as we do see them slowly but surely getting cleaned up here onto the alpha site. Birdzo doing a great job as well. We did see that C flag getting contested there for just a few seconds, but 77 to 39. Not as bad as what it could be. We are going to be seeing about a 40 ticket lead here for Infamous currently. And Chica is going to be gearing up for a push out here to that alpha site. Going to be sitting up into the sniper tower. We don't really see the sniper tower being used a whole lot, but this is one of the reasons why you do want to get that med kit. And Bullet does have the med packs right now. He needs to throw it down here, as he is only about 30 health. Would have helped him a lot there in that a little bit of an engagement, but we are going to be seeing, it looks like, oh, ALSEN 3 down, possibly 4 here in just a few seconds. Pulls out that pistol. Can he make it happen? No, he doesn't, and that is a huge loss. Bullen, the only player up, and he is very, very far away from really doing any work at all. And they will be getting 3 capped here, possibly getting shut out by Infamous in these last few seconds of this game. And Infamous going to be playing some really good defense here as they're going to be able to trade out. 3 players now going to be down into trenches. Perfect opportunity to go for a 3-piece. But we are going to be seeing Infamous playing very, very passively. Help going to be coming in from that Charlie side. Oh, Birdzo getting taken down there. Will not be able to survive. And yeah, we are going to have a good halves thrown out. Finally gets that A site, but it doesn't matter, as it will be 74 to 2 tickets. Very, very good round there for Infamous. And yeah, it's going to be looking pretty darn brutal here for ALSEN. So what we need to be seeing here from ALSEN is a lot better building control. They started doing really well there towards the end of the game. And then they lost it again. But they started doing really, really well towards mid. And at the beginning, they were pushing way, way too hard. Way too hard on the backside of B over there by Station. They had 3 guys at one time on the backside of Station. You never need 3 guys on the backside over there on B flag by Station unless you're attacking B flag. And they were playing defense. So that was a terrible position for ALSEN. Also would like to have seen Bullen's transition over to the med packs maybe a little bit earlier. We saw him losing out on a lot of his frag battles, and most of the time when an engineer is losing out on a lot of his frag battles, it's not necessarily because he's a bad fragger, it's because he's in multiple engagements. So he may win one, but then the guy around the corner a few seconds later, because he doesn't have that med pack to heal himself back up, is going to end up taking him down, obviously because he has more health. Doesn't matter if you have a CZ or not. You're going to go down if you have 50 health and the other guy has 100. If you shoot at basically the same time, it doesn't matter what you do unless maybe you get all headshots, which it is possible. But that's probably the reason why we did see Bullen struggling so much there in that first half here on Parasail Storm. So 11 seconds left to go. Are we going to be seeing a very heavy B push from ALSEN. That is something that's very popular to do, very heavy B push. Or are we going to be seeing a very even push like we did see from Infamous, where they relied very heavily on basically just getting their initial frags and pushing out onto that Bravo flag? And we are going to be seeing that big B push like we have many times before. And Birdzo is going to be able to spot out one, so they do know that they're going to be putting most of their guys over here onto that Bravo site. Melisium is going to be getting up onto that B site right now, as they did give up the alpha flag for ALSEN. So they have to get B right now. They have to get this site. This is a very crucial time right now. But Melisium going to be waiting in for this pressure, and we're having no pressure actually. They're playing very passive on B. This is not how you play this push, guys. You do not play this push this passively right from the start. We'll see if it works out, because I mean, if they do keep control of the Bravo buildings, then it could work to their advantage. But they're going to have a lot of issues here cleaning them back out, and they could potentially lose that C flag, as we are going to be seeing Juve able to take down two, but can't quite do it there at the end. Chica, though, going to be finding one. He loses them, doesn't know where he went. He's like, okay, as he's going to be getting chased from every which way. Does finally find him, but he's not going to be able to win out in that battle, and this is why it's so dangerous not to be that aggressive. We are going to be seeing a back C spawn. Oh, no. Does Juve see this? He doesn't. This could potentially be a 3-cap here. If Silent does not get this flag and they do not get position on station, this could be a 3-cap coming in, and this would be horrible for ALSEN. Remember, guys, they have only a few tickets left to really make anything happen. 74 tickets. Once it goes below that, they have lost, and that's going to be it. They're going to be out. There's no second chance from here on in. And 115 to 144. Getting pretty darn close to that number. Silent will be back up over here into Solo House. He will be able to spot out one, but once again, he doesn't have a med pack, so he's not going to be able to fight effectively now. He's going to have to play a lot more passively and wait for the other team to kind of make a mistake and then sneak up on him. Tony is going to be back up here, as he will be able to spot him out, and see, that's what I'm talking about. Able to get an easy hip fire spray there onto Bullen. I know that he has a little bit of regeneration, guys. I know that ESL allows regeneration, but it's so slow that a lot of times you just waste the time. But we are going to be seeing Tony trying to go back and forth here. He does spot out one in those Bravo buildings. Rocket's going to be taking away his cover, but Tony's still staying alive, doing a great job of doing it. Birdzo will be able to find one. That's going to be Juve, sees another one, and possibly a third. And he's going to be able to take down two. Let's see if he can take down another one. Does he pressure this? He knows Melisium did just go down. 104 to 132. They have the 2-flag bleed in their advantage. They're looking pretty darn strong. They don't have to pressure. They don't have to pressure this alpha flag. They're just fine on holding this B site. Now they can transition over there to A if they want to, but they have done the massive amount of damage here. And we are going to be seeing that B site getting saved at the last second. Melisium's going to be spawning back in, as he will be able to spot out one. That's going to be Daffy going down, but oh, the back right there from Juve. Going to be able to help out a little bit. Unfortunately, they don't have the flag. They have no presence pressuring up on the flag. 89 tickets left. We are getting very close to crunch time here for ALSEN. We do have a couple of back spawns. Oh, man, Melisium, look at those back spawns. We'll be able to get up onto this B side here in just a few seconds. And he didn't get any of those kills. Kind of choked a little bit there. But we are going to be seeing Infamous, though, pushing them back out from the station side. And we are going to be seeing, it does look like ALSEN here is going to be able to stay alive for just a few seconds. A flag is going to be getting contested. We are going to be seeing that AC hold for Infamous. 10 tickets left for ALSEN. Going to have to bleed down 118 tickets to 0 in order to win this match. And I just don't think that's going to happen here, guys, as Daffy will be able to secure this alpha site for now. We are going to be seeing a heist pushing back up, but look at this. Really no control in the Bravo buildings. We're seeing 3 more players in the back. Would have liked to have seen a spawn on Bullen as opposed to on the backside of B. Would have been a lot more advantageous. But Bullen does end up going down. That means that Bravo spawns or Bravo buildings are going to be all open. And that is game. We are going to be seeing for them to come back from this as soon as that B cap, which it is capped back over here. That is going to be it. 79 tickets. We do see one player going to be pushing back in. That's going to be Melisium, though, with the stop on Juve. And, yeah, GGs are going to be thrown out. As, trying to go for that Magnum shot. Can't quite connect with it. So, congratulations there for Infamous, they are going to be surviving for now and moving on into the winner's bracket. They're going to be facing off against either ESC or My Revenge. Definitely going to be an interesting matchup there.